Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of the Off the Top podcast hosted by RDYRMND. Well, the first episode of 2026, I should be specific. And you know what's something I just realized too that I keep forgetting to say about this pod? This is the most unprofessional professional podcast in the YouTube space.
Yeah, baby.
But we are back. That's weird text. But we are back. We are here. 2026 has started. And a lot has happened again since the last pod. Oh boy. But
Oh boy.
yeah. But I'm with my guys. Kevin, welcome. And right now we're looking at Josh's kitchen.
Yeah, bitches.
That's probably where he can do his live streaming content.
Indeed. Pornhub's next.
Oh. Not even a minute in and we But we're here, episode 36. As far as athletes, I can only name Marcus Smart on when he was with the Celtics. Now he's a Laker. So
he's one of the Lakers, bro. I don't know if you know him, but I know him.
But yep, we are here. We are ready. We may have the other guys come in during the episode. We'll just see what happens. But without further ado, the first thing I always got to ask everyone, what did we do since the last podcast?
I'll let Kevin start.
Oh.
What do we do?
Now it's just been like Christmas, New Year's. So yeah, New Year's. Like honestly, just like regular shit. Just work, having fun. Oh, watching some new animes that just came out.
Which ones are they?
God damn, I don't have it on top of my head right now. But there is one that the first episode I did enjoy it. That's all I gotta say.
So you don't know the name?
Actually, the first episode is Jack of All Trades, Party of None.
Oh wow. That's the name of the anime or the episode?
No, that's the name of the anime.
Jack of All Trades, Party of None. Interesting.
Yeah, so it's basically this guy, it's basically like so how can I say it? It's
Is it medieval?
So this guy was not a maid. Well, kind of okay, enchanter. So he'll enchant like everyone, buff everyone, and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll buff people and all that, but apparently he was in a party and they called it the hero party, but he got kicked out of the hero party because they thought he was like all his skills were crap.
Of course.
So the thing is, like, he started off as a swordsman, not an enchanter.
Oh, and his stats are not matching.
To being a swordsman, and then so he's like a swordsman and an enchanter at the same time.
A sorcerer.
A fucking battle mage, essentially, but with a sword. Got it.
Yeah, but again, just the first episode.
All right. And Josh.
Well, I went to see Trev down in Las Vegas. I thought that was very nice. It was very rehabilitating. So I've been trying to get back into acting myself. So it was really nice, and I think I have my next moves coming up pretty soon.
Nice.
So quick question, Josh.
Say what?
Quick question.
Yeah.
How much money did you lose?
Oh, well, good thing for me. I basically don't gamble.
Yeah. Are you serious, man? That's the best part of Vegas.
Yeah, yes and no. It's yes that it's like okay, I'm in Vegas, but also when I'm there, there's so much diversity. So I want the first thing that I actually do is I eat, and I ate so much, so many different things over there, and it's exactly like LA. It's got such a nice, diverse little, places that you can eat and stuff. It's pretty nice.
All right. That's cool.
But yeah, got that. I've dropped my resume off to a few places. Hopefully, we'll be working somewhere soon.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna continue the job hunt tomorrow. I just got back from vacay, so back to work essentially.
All right. Awesome. And I guess I'll round it out. And Loki kind of leads into one of the topics I kind of brought up, which is since now I experienced my first Steam sale. That shit is not a joke, dude. You literally could get like full price games for like $8. Like that's how I was like, I've always heard, Steam sales were like one of those like, oh, this is what breaks the bank. AC.
I see dead people.
I mean, that's all. I could go down that whole list, but that would take way too long. But I can definitely say for the highlights of it, a lot of indie games I bought, at least the ones I played something called Ball Pit. And I think, I don't know if it's on Game Pass, but it's kind of like a, oh my god, it's like, it's literally like, the game that is, like, you're just like a white bar, and then you're bouncing a ball and hitting, like, these blocks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like something like that, but take a roguelite, dark medieval aspect to it. And yeah, it looks kind of silly, but it's a lot of fun once you get into it. It's like, oh, I get this now. Like, I like the pretty numbers and the flashing lights. But let's see, because I played that. I played Mega Bonk and Vampire Survivors. And then as far as other games that I tried out, I did get Left 4 Dead. Played Left 4 Dead 2 just to kind of bring back to the childhood memories. That's definitely a game that we all get PCs. I'm gonna tell everyone, you better fucking buy Left 4 Dead 2. Plus, like that game is,
like mod the shell of it.
Oh fuck yeah, I gotta look into the modding part of it because I don't know if I'm gonna go crazy and just look for like stupid character models or like probably just everything. Probably just make it as dumb as shit and be like, "Yep, that's our video." But that's one of the games I played. I'm trying to remember if I played anything else, but those are the ones I could remember. I'm pretty much mostly like just trying to download like the ones that I plan to play like very soon. I just now have like this whole fucking catalog though. It's like holy shit. And aside from that, in terms of playing on other games on the PlayStation front, been playing Shinobi a lot. That's really good fucking game. Definitely a good game to play on the Switch as well. And let's see, that I did finally play Ready or Not. It is, yeah, that's a multiplayer experience, like through and through. Like me and Gavin tried. First mission went smoothly. Second mission, we kept getting fucked up, but we got it done. That's what mattered.
It sounds like fun. I might get that.
Honestly, it's worth it, dude. I think it's on, I don't know if it's on sale still for, PlayStation right now, but the good thing is if you guys want to play like the DLC campaigns, I went and bought the premium edition. As long as I'm the host, you guys get to play it.
Hell yeah.
So if you guys want to play Ready or Not, just name the time and place. We'll try to do it, man.
Ready or not, we will play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely a game that you can't really like go like super intense on it, like or like arcadey shooter. It's definitely more of a tactical game through and through. And I like that. And it makes so much sense for like in terms of the tone of the game.
That I'm excited for.
Yeah. But that's pretty much what I've mostly been doing. At least in terms of games and then just like really just Steam in general. But fun times, man. Especially seeing all the games that are gonna come out this fucking year, man. Like literally,
Yes.
like literally the stretch of like February to April, pretty fucking locked in. Like at least for the games I'm like looking like next month, Resident Evil, and then I think like the month after it's Fatal Frame 2. I had to look at when Pragmata. Oh no, wait, Pragmata I think is April. I probably should look at that, but we're too lazy. I'm too lazy to do it. But definitely definitely an interesting time this year, man. I was gonna try to get like a whole like list of like, okay, games that are coming out this year, who's interested, who's gonna play it, blah blah blah. But that's I don't have that list pulled up right now, and I'm too lazy to do it.
Don't too lazy.
It is funny though, because like one of the games I was looking at that is likely a day one for me, the Lego Batman game.
Ooh.
So here's the funny thing: if you pre-order it, you actually get to play it 3 days early. So that's already a pretty good start from off the gate of that. And then they're going with the whole Arkham Asylum route, where I guess down the line they're gonna have an expansion pack where you can play Joker and Harley Quinn.
Nice.
Yep. And it's definitely gonna be one of those times of like, okay, I think I need to play the Batman Arkham games again, or like I need to continue that shit.
I absolutely loved the Arkham series. Like I said, I got 2 platinums. The third one's on the way. I don't really like.
Well, you just finished Hogwarts, so
That's right.
maybe it's a sign.
I just got that done. It's gonna be nice. I'm excited. Looks like I throw away the cucumber. Nice.
Yeah, that Lego Batman game. I'm excited for that one. I'm debating if I want to get like the expensive version because it does come with like a bunch of the cosmetics. Like they even have a Batman Beyond outfit for the game, but it kind of looks funny though. Because you know how like the Lego figure for Batman, he always has the cowl.
Yeah.
The Batman Beyond version has a cowl as well, and I'm like, why does it look weird but kind of funny at the same time? I mean, it's whatever. You know, Batman Beyond is always gonna be great.
I missed it. Kind of sucks. Only ended like in, I think like 2 seasons.
Was it 2 or 3?
It was 2.
It might be 2. Like, I think I remember it was a pretty short run. Like literally, like the 2 seasons and then the movie, and then that was it.
There's a movie. Oh yeah.
Yeah, literally it was literally one of the Robins became a fucking Joker. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember. I just remember all late.
Something I forget.
I think it was not Under the Red Hood because that's a different movie because that's Jason Todd.
Yeah, it's a future one. Like
Yeah, it was because it was Batman Beyond. I just blanking on the name right now. It's like
oh, not the Killing Joke. What is it? I forget.
hold on. We're gonna look this shit up.
It was
Return of the Joker. That's what it is.
Return?
Return.
Oh, Return of the Joker.
Yep, Return of the Joker. Yeah, that one was really good.
Put it in, baby. Slow cook.
I guess we should probably ask at this point, like, just add this topic. So, what you're making over there, Josh?
I am making alphabet soup, Mexican style.
Alphabet style Mexican soup.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Like I said, I think we're definitely gonna see if Josh starts live streaming. This is probably gonna be, if it's not the freestyle music, it's him in the kitchen.
Yeah, baby.
You know what? Kitchen live streams, those do get clips, so.
Telling you. It's because people want to learn how to cook, man.
Mm-hmm.
And might be that guy. It might be that guy.
Hey, might be. Just might be. Who knows? Maybe when I come back down to Cali, try to figure something out for like videos. It's like,
Oh, we are definitely. If I find out you're in town again, we are definitely doing a
some
video.
Yeah, a video of some kind.
Me too. It's overdue, man. We need to continue the saga.
Oh god, yeah, that's a whole thing.
Ugh. Although I had the best times working on that with the friends.
Yep.
And I actually had no idea what I was working on at the time. I just thought, no, we should do this or just do a little bit of some of that. It's real, you know. Like,
just kind of like low key like winging it.
Exactly.
And I think that's what makes the content like really good too. So it's always fun.
I miss it, man.
Yep. Yep. I definitely miss that too. Who knows? Maybe whenever I decide on this, because like I kind of want to try to plan a road trip at some point this year. I just don't know if I want to go to Cali or if I just want to go to Denver.
South Park.
I mean, pretty much.
That sounds good. Not too far away.
That's just an idea. I mean, it's an 8-hour drive for me, so. And then it probably would be like maybe 2 days for you guys, or like a day and a half, depending. But
all I know is if I get the chance, I really do want to go all the way up there.
Hey, spring, summertime is like the best time to drop by South Dakota, I would say, because that's when a lot of the stuff opens up too. Especially because obviously Mount Rushmore is the most obvious one, but then you can go to like other places. Like I actually just went to Deadwood Saturday. That's basically like a pocket Vegas. Like a bunch of casinos and like little like souvenir shops and stuff like that. This was like this small stretch. That one was cool. I know well, if you end up going in July or August, that's usually when a bunch of motorcycle rallies usually happened in South Dakota. And I might be
we're gonna come our own biker gang.
But I know July, I believe, is like the 3-wheel motorcycle rally. I might attend that. I think I might, at least. And then August, it's just Sturgis. So it's just a really big motorcycle rally.
I've heard of Sturgis before.
Yep. That's usually where like a lot of the bigger motorcycle events are. And that's actually where I did the trade for the PC as well, funny enough.
Ooh.
It's so funny because I was telling Gavin that I was like, he's like, hey, are you getting on soon? I was like, nah, I'm like, I gotta kind of sleep a little early because I told him I was gonna pick up something from Sturgis, and he's like, is it a motorcycle? I was like, it is funny because it is Sturgis, but no. So only time. Who knows? Maybe I'll get my own 3-wheel one day.
I believe you will.
I'm just debating on which Can-Am I want to get, because the one my mom drives is I like the way it rides. It's like super smooth. But the one I'm currently riding, that's the one pretty much just started on, and I'm already used to it. But I definitely see why my mom rides the one that she rides. So
probably more stability and comfort.
Oh, dude, it's just super state. It's just a smoother like transition when driving it, because versus like the one I have, the Riker, kind of have to let it rev up a little bit and then it'll start going. And what's funny, maybe hey Josh, maybe if you end up visiting, we'll probably just go on a quick ride, see what happens.
I've never been on a motorcycle, so
yeah, you're gonna
yeah, you want ride, bitch.
Yes, he's gonna ride bitch.
That's fine. Shit.
If it makes you feel better, feel better, we'll let you we'll just go around the neighborhood.
Go as bad as you want, man. Hey, you're the one who's got the license.
Yep.
Just grab Jeremy's 19 inches of Venom.
Doesn't help that the bike is black and white, so
oh my fucking god.
It does not help that it's black and white. Although it's like the cool thing about the Riker though is like you can actually change the panels on it. So and I've seen like there's like a orange with like a checker like rally flag one. I was like, that looked pretty cool. Although I had to get the price again of it because I think it's like I don't think it's $100. I think it's like around like that 50 range. I can't remember. I'm sure I could ask my dad that one.
That 50.
Yep. At least I hope it's 50. I know we looked at it on eBay as well, so I don't know. We'll see. But
the motorcycle. Nice.
But that'll be a fucking video. It's like Josh just like starts like filming on his own. He's like, ah.
Dude, actually no. That would be lit, actually. The music video is centered around your motorcycle.
I have to set up the GoPro though for that because like because I think we do have two. Like I need to set up the one that's gonna be on the helmet and then the one that's gonna be pointing at me.
Dude, that is sick. I'm sick.
Definitely gotta bring the moto vlogging era, but once like the weather is kind of like a lot more like comfortable,
permittable.
Well, it's because like it's one thing like if it like obviously if it's snowing, just don't fucking ride. But when it's cold, it sucks. Because even if it's like 50 degrees, you have to factor the wind chill just from riding alone.
Yep.
So that's usually why like spring, summertime is like the best time to go on a ride. Plus I guess like the only other reason like I keep mentioning Denver as well is like my dad has told me that they do a lot of Can-Am stuff out there, and I'm like, maybe.
Can-Am.
Yeah.
What's Can-Am?
That's the 3-wheel motorcycle company. So the one that like me and my mom pretty much ride, that's Can-Am.
No Harleys, man? Why not?
my dad actually rides a Harley.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, he's like he's the only Harley rider because the only thing is those things are heavy as fuck though.
Yeah.
That's all. So that's like what I'd be scared of riding a Harley. Like if I were to go 2-wheel, I probably would get a Honda motorcycle to be quite honest.
Something like
something a little lighter, and I'm short too, so got to factor that.
You're short?
Although, or I can be like, I have fuck you money and I just get a gold wing.
Yeah, there you go.
But that's when you reach the level of fuck you money though.
Man. We will all get there soon. I do believe so.
Eventually we'll get there. But in other news of but to keep the tempo, fuck you. So one of the things I kept seeing pop up on the weekend, the Microsoft CEO, Satya Nadella, he wants everyone to stop calling AI slop. And I put like a little note on this topic, and I said, "Throw arts and crafts at him." That motherfucker don't got a creative bone in that body.
Nope.
Yep. Unfortunately, this is going to be probably sadly the topic that we have to worry about for like probably the next like several years, especially because of all the AI data centers that are happening, and then all the companies now having like RAM shortages left and right. Like I think I remember I was seeing, and I don't know if we mentioned this on the pod, but there's a rumor that the next iPhone might have less memory because of the shortages.
Really?
That's what I was hearing.
I know there's like a lot of memory on my current phone, and I know they switched that. You know what I mean? Like now it feels like they're going
like less and less.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible, man. Just seeing like the fact that that AI is really just killing a lot of things right now. Like even killing like just building PCs as well, because obviously all the RAM prices have like skyrocketed to like the 4-digit mark. Because like you literally could, because like back then, like you could have gotten like 128 gigabytes of RAM for probably at best like, you know, maybe $200-$300. Now that shit's probably like over $1,000. So like, and building a PC, it's so fucked right now. Right now, I mean, pre-built PCs are still there.
At least right now, you know, I know it'll all get, you know,
it'll cool down, but how long is that going to be? That's the only thing that I'm concerned on, is like, how long is this going to be? Especially because, I mean, right now it hasn't hit the pre-built PC markets. And I've honestly just been constantly like looking at like Best Buy, Amazon here and there. The only ones I have not checked is Newegg. I know that one's a pretty big Newegg and Micro Center. I haven't checked those ones, but I know usually those are like big for like PC building.
I gotta see that. Next thing you know, I'm gonna go in your room and you're gonna have like a whole car or like a flight simulator set up.
Oh god. I don't know if I could ever do those. I'm gonna be kind of on. I don't know. I see the appeal of like those like the racing sim setups, but I'm like, the only problem is like in my room, dude, this is the amount of room I have left. Like right behind me right here. This is all I got. That's not a lot of room. I'm more likely to bump into something at the night.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I mean, only thing I would really like want to do with like this wall, and I'm kind of still debating on it, is I kind of want to get a TV. I just don't know if I can mount it though, because I don't think my mom would want me to do that.
Do it.
Their house. Their house. See if it was my own place, I would probably then I would definitely do that. Although I would probably have it more like right behind the desk, like mounted up. Although then again, I would probably be like like rocking back like I was gonna try to do the joke of like me just leaning all the way back just to watch TV.
That's funny.
Well, only but that's what I would probably do. Like literally the desk setup and then have the TV mounted up. Essentially like just like a bigger version of this room is what I would do for like my personal setup.
Yeah.
Come on, Kev.
No, I'm thinking because, like, honestly, when it comes to like mounting the TV, like for me, I have my desk right here. Then on the opposite side, I have my TV, and then I have my bed right next to me. Because the thing is, like, I want to like say if I want to watch TV or anything, I want to like be laying down on my bed.
That's
And then
valid.
when I'm on my PC, I don't want to be fucking
like laying down
like
or anything.
yeah.
I can get that. I can get that.
Well, it's not just that, but say like.
I mean, if you just lay it out like a certain way, like it's definitely like what's going to be like the most important pieces like in your room, you know what I mean? Like if it's the bed or if it's the desk.
Actually, no. Like if I have it like how you have it, where you have your bed in the back, and then like your desk and PC right there. But at the same time,
I mean, because like if we remember how like my old room was like set up before too, I mean that's kind of how it was like the bed was like more in the middle. Granted, it was a fucking big ass bed. I can't believe I still decided to take that.
well, you
But
did have like a smaller room, so that's kind of like.
well, the room compensated it too. But yeah, but I would have probably had something like that. Like the bed would be kind of in the middle, or at least like somewhat in the corner. Because this is like not necessarily in the corner, but it's like majority of like this side, and then got like a night table over there, something like that.
The nightstand.
But yeah, that's only a matter of time. Until like I get my own place, and then I do like the room tour and shit like that.
We can do it. We can do it.
I'd probably rather have like an office setup though, or just
it.
my own, or like an office. I probably would rather have that, and then just either my bedroom's gonna be like the living room or something like that.
Yeah, that works too.
Oh, if you have like a 1 bedroom.
Yeah, if I do like a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, that's what I would probably do, or at least try to make the 1 bedroom like as comfy as possible. Because I don't know. It would just have to depend on the size, of course, because if I could do like kind of like a one setup, one part of it is the desk, like the whole like gaming PC setup, and then the other one is gonna be like the like video essay slash podcast like part of the room. That would be pretty cool as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say that because it depends like how big you have your TV, or I mean not your TV, your room, so you
Mm-hmm.
could like fit everything in there.
Yeah,
But at the same time, you wouldn't want to have like your bedroom in the living room because you do have your kitchen and everything there too.
that is true. I don't know. I would probably have to figure that out. Like that's kind of like a future plan type of thing. Like if whenever I decide to like live on my own again.
That or unless you get like a house and then everyone sleeps in the living room and then everyone's individual room is a fucking like a gaming like
It's
setup
like
room.
their own like setup and shit like that.
Yeah.
Content creator house essentially.
Brazzer's house.
It's literally a
just have like the living room with a big ass bed, fucking everyone's cuddling.
oh god. Like, hey, who touching me there?
Oh god.
Sorry, I thought I was touching my own penis.
What the hell?
And it'd be like someone would be like, I'm gonna go sleep on the floor.
That's funny.
How would that even fucking work? That would be what, a California king at that point? Like if you're trying to fit 5
Dude, that would be like
idiots.
2 California Kings.
Jesus.
It's bad.
That or you could get like those they're kind of like the sofas like beds, or it's like
Oh,
kind of like
the ones I could convert.
yeah, like the ones where you could like either put it like as a bed or you could separate them like as
That's a couch.
as couches.
Like the modular one, or the one that has like the bed frame like kind of like built in.
No, it's kind of like the one where it's kind of like, like if you do like a L shape and then you have like kind of like the middle part where you could just stick it in, or it's kind of like a U shape. You can have the middle part stick it in, or you could just take that out.
Basically, what the apartment in Newhall has, like a modular couch, essentially.
Yeah,
that something like that would work. I definitely would have that as like a couch. If I get my own place, that would definitely be like one of the things I would definitely say for certain. Modular couch. And probably I'd have to figure out how that would work.
The inflatable, man. The inflatable mattress.
Get the inflatable mattress and be like peak male living space.
Yes.
Hey, those things are pretty comfortable. Like, they're definitely a good option to have temporarily until you get like a full like bed and everything.
Depends on the one. You got good arc support, you know.
I mean, shit, that's how it was when I moved into South Dakota last year.
You gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I mean?
Or what you could do also is like have like those what's it called? Futons?
Yeah, a futon as well is a pretty good option.
Yeah, that or just have like those couches, like how I said, like the modular couches where it's like kind of like a small one. You can make it into a bed, take it off, and then
convert it into a couch.
Love seats.
That would be insane. A modular fucking seat. How the hell would you even customize something like that?
Or the other thing, you could do like those loft beds where you could have like your desk and everything in the bottom, and then your bed on top.
Oh god, I keep seeing those. The only problem is that I like having a lot of space on my desk and just keeping it like that. Plus, like if I get a loft bed, I'm like my ass is probably gonna fall off. Even though I don't care, it can have the guardrails and everything. I'm gonna figure out a way to fall off of it.
That's bad.
You just
hear they do have the guardrails on them.
Like I said, but I have the feeling that if I have that, like you guys are just gonna hear a random thud every morning. Like it's like, oh, he's awake. Or you just hear, son of a bitch.
Where
you're having a dream, and then out of nowhere you're falling.
It's that shit where you're falling in your dream, and then suddenly you wake up.
And you wake the hell up. Yeah, that's
not
fun. Dude, I've had that. Not fun.
That just sucks. Like, oh my god. Like, it's like pure nightmare fuel, like, every fucking time.
I jolt. Like, legit. Like, I jolt.
Yeah.
I was like,
I get you. Same, dude. It sucks. It fucking sucks, man. But
or well, I don't know if you guys seen these where people like do those custom like kind of like those custom rooms. So you basically have like the bed on the platform. You have kind of like a small like stairs, and then on top will be like kind of like your gaming setup and everything, like in the room.
I
believe so.
That sounds. I feel like I might have seen something like that. Is it like all like one piece essentially, or is it just it's just a custom thing?
That was by accident.
What the hell was that?
No, my mom can tell me something. I was putting it on mute.
Bro fucking plays a soundboard instead of mute. We're fucking dead. The soundboard will come one day.
Honestly, I feel like it's just like some people like do those custom builds. Basically, it's
You gotta have some
fuck off.
pretty like sturdy, like a really sturdy like frame though for something like that. Especially because it's like the bed is at the bottom and then all your other stuff is supposed to be on top. Just like accounting for the weight in general is like that's a lot.
Or I think they had like the everything in the bottom, but they had the bed on top.
Hmm.
So it's basically like you have your setup and everything in the bottom, and then they kind of like made it kind of into like those lofts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so when you get out, it's like you're getting out through the stairs.
Hmm.
Oh, you hear just Jeremy falling off the stairs.
Like
Doo, 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 doo.
Let's son of a bitch. That's all this is boiled down to is me like somehow falling off a loft.
Swear.
That's why I can't trust myself on shit like that. I would have liked it as a kid, but now I'm like, no, I'm good.
I swear.
Oh. But don't remember how we're trying to make this like a fucking sort of talk about the news stuff, but honestly, just kind of like whatever. I mean, it's just,
out there. Let's talk about it. You know.
I guess well, I may as well just ask this one, just because it does relate to all of us. Like, you know, obviously we like to still play consoles. Like, I still will probably be playing console for a minute until like everyone gets integrated into PC. But right now, there's an ongoing rumor that the next generation consoles, so we're talking PlayStation 6, whatever Xbox is gonna do, there's a possibility that all of that may be delayed to as late as 2030. And I want to know your guys' opinions on it.
I honestly think that's fine. Cause what, like, when the PS4 dropped, that was like what 20.
Like
12.
about 2012, 2013 maybe?
Yeah, like around there. And then right now it's like what 2020 when the PS5 and the Xbox One came out.
Or Xbox Series.
Yeah, the Series X.
And yeah, I think, and to be quite honest, I think because of, it's like a mixture of like really just COVID starting it all. That definitely put a big effect on everything.
Just a lot, just everything.
And honestly, I'd be okay if this generation goes on for like 10 years. Like, it hasn't felt like it really started. And like, this might be the chance it could start. And that's just, yeah, that's just kind of like how I feel. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I still feel like this is still the greatest generation of third parties. So, like, nonetheless, like, as far as like the big companies, I mean, Nintendo again is in their own lane, like they always will be. Xbox is basically giving off all their IPs to PlayStation, and then obviously they're releasing the same time as PC. And then PlayStation is just kind of like, they don't really got that title, in my opinion. Like, as much as I like Ghost of Yotei, I don't know if it's really that big of a system seller, though.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, bundled with it? Sure.
But, like, if you're gonna tell me, like, oh, is Ghost of Yotei a system seller? I personally don't think it is. Like, I like
Fortnite system seller.
Oh, wait, that's right. How can we forget? Fortnite's the reason that people buy PlayStations. Fortnite and Roblox, man, what the fuck?
Who knew?
That's the reason shit people are buying fucking Xbox too.
Yeah, it's just to play the free-to-play games. They don't care about the actual games.
Yeah, to be honest, I feel like everyone would rather just fucking get the free-to-play games.
I mean, I don't blame them especially because games nowadays are so fucking expensive. But then I'm like, dude, just go indie. Just look at the indie games. Like, I mentioned it earlier, like on Steam. There's a lot of good indie games that are playable on console.
Yeah, but like mostly all the good indie games are on PC. That's the thing.
Most of them, not all of them, but there's a good chunk. Like especially like the more like cooperative experience games, definitely are just PC. And I'm like, although they're very small teams, like we're talking like single digits, because I think Lethal Company is literally made by like one guy, and he's the one that's updating everything.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I want to get what he's being paid.
I can't blame you. That dude is I mean, the fact that he's made a great game that still gets views, like even just on Twitch and YouTube alone, and he's already got a Fortnite collab. I mean, I don't know about you. I feel like you just made it at that point.
Yeah.
And he's letting the community have like all the mod support on it. I don't know what else you could really do to like say that you're winning. Like at this point, the only thing that's just waiting is a console release, and that's it. But like I said, like the other indie games, like I mean, usually like, dude, indie games in general, they're like $20 at most, like 20 to 25. And if you could get any of those games like at like a pretty deep, like a significant discount, so worth it. Because like what I mentioned earlier, Ball Pit, kind of super simple gameplay aspect or gameplay, a lot of fun though once you get the hang of it, and you get the hang of it quick. And even like the Metroidvania games as well, like like I mentioned, I mean Hollow Knight is one of them, because like I think if you buy both that and Silk Song, I think it's like total like $20, $25, $30, something like that.
That's insane.
And those are full games. I mean, I could gush about indie like over and over, but like I said, it's again, I would take too long on it. Because I know, because sorry, what were you saying, Josh?
Like, if someone were to buy or want to buy a PC right now, how much is it gonna on average? How much is it gonna run them?
Are you talking about like how much buying? Are you talking about building it, or are you talking about pre-built?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because see, if you're building a PC, good luck. It's gonna probably run you like so much money, and that's assuming you're trying to go with like beefy rigs. Because like, at least with this rig, it could play my games at like 1440p, 60 frames. I think I can get pretty high frame rates, but if I want to get like higher to like competitive frame rates, I got to drop my quality to 1080p. Still playable, but
then you need to write the right engine to write the.
You just have to figure out how to like adjust like the rendering of the game. Like you just have to adjust like the shadow qualities, like lighting, stuff like that. There's just like a whole options menu that every game has that will say, hey, if you do this, you can get more frame rates, but it may cause this thing to happen or that thing to happen.
Yeah, I've noticed that on video games the last 10 years. I'm like, yeah, I'll sacrifice the looks for the play,
Like I think the perfect, like, I mean, let's put it this way, the perfect example of that, it's Fortnite. I'd say like that game is like, even at 1080p, it doesn't look the greatest.
Yeah.
It plays still pretty goddamn well. And even when I was playing Left 4 Dead 2 like a few days ago, that game is old. Like I think it's close to 20 years. And
how old is GTA 5 now?
13 maybe, because it was like the tail end of like tail end of 360 PS3 era, so
yeah.
It's
but the only thing you have to factor about GTA 5 though is that it's an older engine. So that's kind of like the biggest thing about it. It's an older engine, even though there's now like mods for like ultra like resolution packs or like ultra lighting, ray tracing, all shit like that. But it starts to reach a point where it's like yeah, it's cool to have these visuals, but does it play? Like, does it play well, or is there like a lot of frame like stuttering? Because once you get that problem, it's like it's not fun. Like, I'd rather like an optimized game will always be better than a a good looking game that's not optimized.
Yeah.
Like, I think the perfect example, at least in terms of recent memory for me, really the Final Fantasy games, like Final Fantasy 16 and Rebirth. I wouldn't say they're the best optimized, but they're passable. All right.
How dare you?
But because the problem is like, their environments are like PS2 textures, but they can run well. That's the only problem. Because when you play like games like that are like hack and slash style that require like good timing, playing that shit at 30 frames is not fun.
It reminds me of Fallout.
Oh god. I've still yet to and I'm about to find out like how does Fallout play, or like if I need to actually go into like get some mods in so that it smooths out the experience. Because obviously, old Fallouts are old Fallouts. They're going to be janky as they can be.
Yeah, those are true arcade style games.
More dated.
Yeah, super dated.
I would probably say though, even games like I'm trying to bring an example. Like, what's like another game that wasn't like optimized? I mean, Cyberpunk was. Well, that's a whole thing on its own. Like Cyberpunk in general.
Yeah.
Like the launch was terrible, but then years later, it's now like considered like one of the best games.
It's weird because I remember that you were like, "Dude, I'm waiting for this. I'm super waiting for this," and then it ended up being like a Fallout 76 situation. I was like, "Yo,
yeah,
frame rate is just
yeah." I mean, and it's just so funny because every time I go on, when I go on Twitter and I see like everyone just having this revisionist history of this fucking game, I was just like, dude, you guys are not being serious, are you? Like, are we really having revisionist history? Because I tried to play this shit on PS4 Pro, not Pro, base PS4. That thing could not run like smoothly at all. And even just considering the fact that that game was in development for so long, and then it came out in the state that it did release, it's just sad. That's all I could really say about it. But, I mean, other than that, we are at that point of now we just want games to be more optimized. Like, we care about a well-optimized game over just a good-looking game.
You're right on that because I remember when we there was an era, and I know you guys are familiar with it, where our screens were cubes, and now they're like literally like the size of like a paper.
Yeah, I picked like the old school like 32-bit, 16-bit era, classic eras, basically.
Yeah, it's like, and then over those years, I remember Black Friday would be so popular because they would be giving away, it plays 1080p, man. But at the time, the video games were pretty poppin'. So at the time, it was like, what is it?
Like resolutions at the like 1080p was like unfamiliar, like at that time.
Or just people didn't know how to buy. People wanted to buy in inches rather than like
Pixels.
Engine speed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so it's kind of like that now. It's like, but this time it's game engines.
Yeah, it's just like, or it's like the hardware, like what can run your game well versus like
without it exploding.
Yeah, because like let's put it this way, I tried to play any of the games that I just bought on Steam, like on the old PC that I was using on for a while. Pretty sure that thing would have set itself on fire. Like, that's how bad it was. Then again, it was a work PC. Who knows? Maybe
dual processors.
Who knows? Maybe I don't know. I still am having like the idea of maybe one day I might do like a sleeper build on it where I take out the internals and just like replace it entirely and still keep the same case. Just to kind of like fuck around and experiment with it. But that's just kind of like how, I mean, for the most part, like, but to bring it back to like just this generation, I mean, let's be like we said, kind of feeling like we're praying that this is the start of the generation now. And as long as they can have like a solid, if they can have like within the next 5 years, let's just assume that 2030 is when they're going to drop PS6 and the new Xbox. If they can have a solid 5 years of this generation, I'd say we're going to be in a pretty good spot. That's how I view it. And unless of course there's a new jailbreak method.
God. Do you remember when like jailbreaking was like a oof?
How like that's an arduous process and everything.
Wait, repeat what you just said. I had something really good for this. Repeat what you said.
That jailbreaking was like such an arduous like process.
So, oh my god! So you
burned out.
We're jailbreaking it. Okay, so do you guys remember when we'd buy like before iPhones or when everybody in general can just afford an iPhone? We would get these iPod Touches, like the Apple iPod Touches, or like the iPads, where you could just like get all these apps and games for free and shit. It was you just had to connect it and find the right website, and it literally
and then just download the ROMs and everything.
That's it. It was just like LimeWire. You felt like a supreme hacker. Like, yo, I can get movies. And if you were unfortunate and didn't know how to work the movie download thing, and like you'd get like free porn. I swear. Anyway.
I mean, nowadays, just like, I mean, just emulation too. Like, that's something I do want to bring up is like emulation is like, it's now a lot easier in comparison to back then.
Yeah,
that is true.
Because like, okay. All right. Because like one of the things that I was gonna try to do with the PC for like emulation idea, I was gonna try to see if I could emulate, obviously like PS3 360 era, and then obviously go further down, and then just see how I can do that. That's just something I have thought of doing. I just need to figure out how to do it.
You got it, man.
And then just remember, and allegedly you could play Nintendo Switch games. Just allegedly.
I'm telling you, like,
I'm just making sure they're not here.
this year, what I would like to see from like every one of us, if we can, like, I want us to like, okay, you just uploaded a really good like a highlight reel today. Granted, it was just one thing there, but like, wow, like it's just if we can just upload more stuff with us narrating stuff, and then the upgrade would be us recording ourselves playing said video game, and now we're in the mainstream for content. You know what I mean?
Pretty much just like live streaming or like live commentary stuff.
Yes, but we upload later rather than live.
Okay, yeah. So like a live com. It's pretty much like live commentary, but like the video gets uploaded down the line.
Yeah, that shit. I'm telling you, we have a bunch of those, like a journal, and then like a journal is like you have like, oh yeah, every Monday and Wednesday new videos, and then like while you're doing other shit, you like curate other videos. Is I know I'm gonna try and do that this year. I want me and fucking Jeremy side by side, or at least you know, you got the game, and then you got both of our heads like on opposite corners.
I would have to figure out how to set that up, though. Like, I'm sure there's definitely a method. I just need to see how to do that.
Yeah,
I know Twitch has a method where you could like live stream with someone.
Yeah, I did see that. But like, if we were to do like, say, like a video format, and we get like all of our like POVs and like stuff like that, kind of like highlight each person. I think that's what Josh was like thinking of.
I think Steam Labs does it too.
I usually use OBS, but yeah, I'm sure there's like something for both recording softwares. But definitely something we should probably experiment with at one point. That's definitely something we got to plan for the year. I mean, I really got nothing else to guess at this point. Like, is there anything you guys want to add?
um,
Random thoughts, rants, shit like that.
I honestly am ready for this year, and I'm ready to take it by storm. I'm ready to save some money. I'm ready to exponentially, you know, double down on my own content in terms of music, in terms of music videos. And then I also said I really want to. I mean it. I would love to continue making content, hilarious, just buffoonery with the Jermeister and the whole team. It's just gonna be nice. I feel like this year's gonna be really cool. Um and yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely want to try to do more, just like expand the YouTube. Like, that's like literally like one of the things I like wrote down on like my whiteboard. Like, I have this list of goals that I want to do for the year. Savings is an obvious one, just just to kind of bring into real life shit. Um, but definitely grind out more on YouTube. Want to do more like playthrough stuff, funny moments, just shit like that. Kind of bring it
Exactly.
back. Bring it back to the old days of YouTube. And with obviously, of course, the podcast still being, as weekly as it will always be. And us getting this formula down just perfectly. I mean,
It's gonna be nice.
Really just aside from that, eventually, it's a slope. It's just it's a marathon, not a race. That's why I gotta constantly remind myself.
That was all I was telling myself at one point. I'm like, dude, you can't have it all right now. You gotta
Work for it. You gotta grind. The grind never stops. As corny as it sounds, it really doesn't. Like, anybody who tries to be a content creator, wants to be a content creator, take everything slowly, plan all your methods and your moves, and you'll get there. That's really all I could say.
It's a crazy ass world, man.
Mm-hmm. And especially because with nowadays, like, just feeling like probably, even though it's kind of like the most worrisome time when it comes to just a lot of our hobbies, it's also the best time to start doing something with those hobbies. Like, hobby's a hobby at the end of the day. Try
Yeah.
not to, because the best way, I know we've all heard this, like, it's like something along the lines of like, if you do something, or if you work something that you love so much, it doesn't feel like a job, like something along those lines.
The man who is oh, there you go. The man who knows what he likes in life will never work a day in his life.
There you go.
And that is true. But you're also right, Jared. There is a real element that every single one of us have to go through, and so I do think this year is literally the year where we are looking at our worth, and I think we're gonna start. I won't say monetizing it because that's a little bit. That's
monetizing
it's a big
is. Well, let's put it this way: will always be the secondary thing.
But for one thing, I think we're very much in the craft zone where we're basically having fun with the process. Now that we have had a familiarization with like our content, our talents, and our worth. Because believe me, I know every single one of you is going through their own little phase and stuff like that. And believe me, it has gotten easier. Life has presented its obstacles, but I do have a feeling and a little bit of confidence that we've learned to navigate it, and now is the time where we say, all right, bro, instead of spending a bunch of money on dinner, I think we can look at the value menu for a while and save some money up for like a car or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly. Learn to build savings, especially to anyone who's like super young too. Start early.
Yeah.
You don't want to go on.
At least our generation right now, it's not the easiest. It really has not become the easiest task to do. It's a lot of stuff is built on trust, and sometimes when you want to try and get into a new, like asset or something like that, they want trust. So finding a new job nowadays is a bitch and a half.
Yep, that indeed. But
I am confident that this year there's going to be some really good major changes, and I sense it. I really do.
we meant, just to kind of like talk, to quote one of the people we play Fortnite with, we manifest it. Manifest it,
Yes, indeed. That's for damn sure. I miss the mains.
Mm-hmm. That's what's the most important thing.
Yes, indeed.
But I think we'll. I mean, Kev, you got anything else you want to talk about before we dip out for this episode?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to save money. That's all I care about right now. I'm trying to save money.
Make as much bank as possible.
The job's not the issue. Just fucking saving money.
It's the saving.
There's a new skin. Oh shit! I'm dropping $100 on me.
So less money on the Fortnite skins.
Yeah, honestly, like I feel like for this year it's just gonna be like the battle pass and just saving up.
Honestly, at this point, that's what I gotta do. It's just like if it's something I really like, all right, cool. But if I don't care about it, I'm good.
I don't really feel like it.
Quite literally. but yeah. We're gonna go ahead. We'll wrap up this episode a little bit on the shorter side, but you know what? It is the first episode. Back. Hopefully we get the guys back in for the next one. But where we'll start with Josh. Where can everyone find you?
Oh yeah. You could find my music on iTunes, on Apple Music, on YouTube, at RDYRMND. You can search that on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. Yeah. And then my Instagram handle as well, RDYRMND, for my videos and music videos and daily posts.
There you go. Yeah. And then Kevin, where can everyone else find you?
And for me, you guys can find me at your mom's house.
What are you doing here?
No, you guys can find me on TikTok on Ultdemon.
Hell yeah. And I am your host, your Requiem14. Follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok as well. And until then, thank you guys for watching or listening to just 3 guys just rambling about, whatever, trying to maintain a a news podcast, but
bro. We
like that ever
explode the
happened.
universe for popularity.
Yeah. All right. But we'll see you guys next time. Take care. Have a good day, good night, good evening. And we'll see you on the next podcast episode or the next video, whatever comes first. That's terrible.